Sue from Elixir again, here in the beautiful San Francisco. And I just want to shoot another video here with Yaela Shamberg from Investcloud. And one of the things that you were talking about today, which I thought was really interesting from a client engagement perspective, is this concept of a digital client onboarding experience. Do you want to talk us through that?
Sure. Onboarding is a very important piece of everything that we do, both in our business lives and in our personal lives, as we think of ourselves as consumers. And so how do you get an exchange of the right information? How do you do that in a way that's engaging for the user, where they don't lose interest, where it's not filling out, piles of paper and faxing things in? Because quite frankly, I would not know how to send a fax anymore. I would have difficulty doing that.
Don't even own one.
Exactly. That noise is only a ringtone now, no longer a fax machine. So how do you facilitate that in a technological way, but still in an engaging way, where the user, on both sides of it, is wants to experience that and it's not a heartache? So when I say both sides of it, I mean an advisor relationship as well as a client relationship. So an advisor is looking at it from the perspective of, help me get my clients on board and on my platform and open accounts with me faster, easier, and with less time from me and my resources and my team. Right? Make it more cost effective for me to do what I'm good at and where I really add value. And that's growing relationships, that's understanding my clients' needs, and that's managing their assets. That's not paperwork, that's not filling out the address forms and legal disclosures. And so really what we're working with clients now to revolutionize how clients can onboard themselves and how they can elect either for kind of e-consent or DocuSign, various types of integration that remove the paper process and remove the need for telephone calls and help and paper exchange, and really have someone go in, fill out the appropriate forms, draw from the appropriate system in terms of the information, and then provide that information to the advisor systems, making them that much smarter, that much faster, and that much more able to kind of have a view to their clients' needs, and basically what the clients have. So when a client would go in, a client such as myself would go in and actually self-onboard, I can also provide information about myself that might be meaningful to the advisor.
Yeah.
What's my income? What are some of my savings objectives? What are some goals, either short-term or long-term, that I have, that an advisor can now take away and suddenly say, I understand a little bit more about Yaela now and what might be beneficial to her. And now I can have a meaningful dialogue or conversation with her because she's provided this information during the onboarding process.
So think about in terms of, you might be bringing on a new client. You don't need to fill in a fact find anymore with the hard data. The client goes in, logs their passwords to the various platforms that they get their banking data and so forth from. And so you can then feed all of this information together. So you fact find the boring, cold and clinical stuff that you talk to clients about is all done automatically. And so your time that you spend with the client is belly to belly, getting to know them, build the relationship, understand their underlying values and their more qualitative elements about them. And the quant stuff is all handled by technology.
Absolutely.
I love it. And that world is here now. This is not some dream of the future. This is here now. So thank you so much, Yaela, for enjoying
Thank you for
sharing
having me.
that information with us. A moment with Sue. Ciao.